Nigerians, my name is Segun Olawaye, and I'm otherwise called Segun O Law from Olawaye. Alright, tonight, the topic that there are only two tribes in Nigeria, and I'm going to be discussing that alone but with you, because I'm going to be picking comments from the platform Facebook and YouTube where I'm streaming together at the same time. Alright, if you're just joining, if you're just getting notification that we're live, you can join. Feel free. We're going to be discussing so many issues tonight, but the title or the subject or the central discussion tonight is that there are only two tribes in Nigeria as we speak: the tribe for the rich and the tribe for the poor. That's the bottom line. Well, why did I say this? Forget that you have Igbo, Hausa, Ijo, Ibibio, Yoruba. What are other tribes there? I have friends from Akwa Ibom who said that they have even different languages in Akwa Ibom alone, and the rest of it. But where we're going tonight is that forget all of those things you hear. The reality is that there are only two tribes in Nigeria. Why did I say so? If you go to the supermarket to buy something, you'd hear how much worth of goods do you want to buy. They don't ask you what tribe are you. Now the treatment you get is dependent on how much worth of goods you want to buy. The same thing if you go to church, Redemption Camp, Winners Chapel, wherever you go, the special cushion seats reserved at the front are for tribe 1, the rich. The second tribe can go and sit at the back. It's not about whether you're outside Igbo or you. They don't ask you all this. In fact, they are not interested. Now, because of stemming from these two tribes that we have in the country, is the same reason we have two separate laws and two separate governments in Nigeria: the laws for the rich and the laws for the poor. Right? The laws for the rich is such that if you have, let me say this, let's put it this way, because some of us already know this if you are from activism background. The tribe of the rich has separate law, the tribe of the poor has separate law. If you are walking on the streets and police holds you, if you are rich, the police will say, oh, he's strolling or taking a walk. If you're poor, the police says, you are wandering. Like Fela sang in that popular track, I charge you for wandering. You are wondering if police gets you and you are poor. But you are only taking a stroll if you are a rich man. Let us also go to, I don't know what's happening, but the Facebook family may not be getting the broadcast well tonight. I think I want to stop Facebook because my internet is not so strong. And I think I'm running out of data subscription already. And so I have to pause Facebook family. I'm sorry if you're watching on Facebook, we have to pause you because whatever is happening, the data is not getting the two of you along Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I'm sorry about that. So, having said this, 1 minute please, I'll be right back. Okay, I have to quickly close Facebook so that I can concentrate on YouTube right now. Alright, now back to the topic. If you're walking and police gets you, they say, if you're poor, they say you're wandering. If you're rich and they spot you walking on this, they say it's strolling or you're exercising their freedom of movement. If you steal money and the money you steal is very small and you're a poor person, the police says you steal and they prosecute you. They arraign you before the court and charge you with all those things: criminal, fraudulent practice. They charge you with things like conspiracy to commit or to steal You know all those things now. But if you are rich and you steal big money, the police say, oh, it's money laundering. Money laundering because you're rich. And then by the time they want to give verdict in court, if you're poor, they sentence you. But if you're rich, government enters plea bargain with you because you're rich. Now, there are only two tribes. Do you understand now? Having said this, those of you that are saying, we want Biafra Republic, you want Oduduwa Republic, or you want Arewa Republic, even if you split into 5, 6, or 7, and you are calling Nigeria Zoo because you want a separate republic, by the time you get to that republic, you realize that there are still only those two tribes within the same republic you are dividing into. The Republic of the Rich and the Republic of the Poor. If you divide and you are Hausa, you still have all those Gandola people who are taking. It's the same thing everywhere. The fact that they caught one person on tape allegedly receiving dollar bribe doesn't mean that is the only person guilty of the same crime. Lagos is there now. Ogun is there. Ondo is there. Ibadan is there. Oyo in the southwest alone. Just to restrict ourselves to southwest. We know the same things happen in the east and in the north. So there are only two tribes. So if they want to punish you, they don't punish you because you are Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. They punish you based on that currency tribe. There are only two tribes in Nigeria defined by currency. The currency of the rich and the currency of the poor. If you have the dough, they play with you by different kinds of rules. That's why even if you go to party, forget church. I don't want to be criticizing church because the church has already suffered enough blackmail already and propaganda, even though they are guilty of all these things as alleged. But the reality also is that, leave church, let's go even to our social outing. You go to the bar, you go to where there is a concert, for instance. There's regular, there's VIP, and there's VVIP. Those are your tribes. You are not Igbo, Hausa. They don't categorize you when you go to concert by Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. They categorize you based on the currency you are bringing. So there are only two tribes, the tribe of the rich and the tribe of the poor. Having said this, what is my drift? My drift is that Otedola and what's the name of this other? Otedola is Yoruba. Dangote is Hausa. They are friends. See, they don't perceive the tribal difference based on region or language anymore, because they have found themselves based on their shared characteristic of currency tribe. It's tribe by currency that we have in this country. We don't have tribe by regional difference or language difference anymore. We only have tribe by currency. Those that are sharing money in APC or PDP, they are all together. They don't see their tribes based on regional difference. They only see their tribes based on currency. And the drift is this: if you're poor, know your tribe. And what are you supposed to know or do by knowing your tribe? It is that you all have to now come together based on this shared socio-economic characteristic, that you are the oppressed tribe. Forget Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba. It doesn't have any meaning anymore. These people don't have respect for whether you go outside. Those of you clamoring for independent Republic of Biafra, the reality is that while you are clamoring for independent Republic of Biafra, there are Igbo people who are saying shut up, because they are benefiting from this rotten system you are trying to run away from. Are they your tribe? No, they are not your tribe. They are the tribe of the rich based on currency. They are not your tribe based on the agitation for self-governance. No. The same thing If you are clamoring for the Republic of Oduduwa, is everybody clamoring for the same thing? Ask why is the person who is richer than me clamoring for something different, saying we don't need to split now, maybe we are doing good. It's because that person is making the dough based on our commonness or unitedness supposedly. And if we divide, that person will no longer be making that dough. I hope my audio is still intact. Okay. But you, that you're not rich as such, all right? The problem you will have is that you want, oh, let us at least divide whether my economic status will be different. Hey, why is the person who is rich not saying that you should not divide, but the person that is poor is saying, let us at least divide, just to try? That person's tribe is different, not because of you are Yoruba or Hausa. Okay, if you think the problem is your tribe, okay, then let me ask you. I know some people will say, I can't marry Hausa, because they see the kind of Hausas they have seen so far in K2 markets, in Ojota, and all those pushing carts are the poor ones. But tell that same person who says she cannot marry a Hausa person, tell that same person that Dangote would like to see you tomorrow. She'll be like, I can't wait. What's the reason? The tribe, she doesn't see that tribe again because the currency has blinded everybody of the regional or language difference. You say, I can cope now, Shebi is just language. I will learn. That's the problem. So your tribe is not defined by your regional base. Your tribe is not defined by the language you speak or look. Your tribe is defined by the currency you control or you handle or you have. That is the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, the drift is this. There are two tribes. The tribe of the oppressor and the tribe of the oppressed people. Oppressors versus the oppressed. The oppressors, they don't live themselves. They don't see Yorubaness, Hausaness, or Igbo-ness in themselves. They only see one same thing, which is their currency control, or their control of the currency. All right? But the problem is the second tribe, the tribe of the oppressed people, they are divided. That's the problem. That is the problem. They are divided. Instead of you, just like the oppressors come together and are wielding the currency power over you, you are supposed to also come together and come together, bond. If it is resistance you want to form it. If it is fighting back, fight back. If it is for your freedom, free. If it is for whatever it is, do it. At least what is important is that you are getting your freedom back. Or you are able to, based on your shared characteristics of commonness, form a union. Alas, the second tribe of the poor people are more in number than the tribe of the oppressors. But the problem is, the oppressors are looking to take leap into the first tribe to join the oppressors, or to look pleasing to the oppressors, rather than trying to join or identify with their own immediate tribe, which is the tribe of the oppressed people. Come together and fight and take their destiny in their hands, which is what they need. That is why Nigeria will keep foot dragging. Locate your own immediate tribe, poor people, and do the same thing together based on your shared characteristics. That is the only way humanity in Nigeria can ever move forward. There is no outside Yoruba in Nigeria. There is none. The only two tribes that exist in Nigeria that I know of is the tribe of the rich and the tribe of the poor. You don't go anywhere and they ask you your tribe, they ask you your money. You want to buy something, they don't ask you whether you are Yoruba. No. They ask you how much worth of good are you buying? That's what they ask you. They don't ask you, are you Yoruba, take it free. No. If you go to church, they don't ask you, are you Yoruba, come and sit at the front. They only look at, oh, is he a rich man? Let him come to the front. Is he poor? The way you address, sit at the back. So there are only two tribes in Nigeria, get it. Nobody says, oh, I hate Hausa people. And they will now say, Dangote wants to give you an appointment tomorrow. You now say, I hate Hausa people. Really? You don't do that. You will forget that Dangote is Hausa. In fact, does Dangote even have a tribe? Based on the Hausa Igbo classification, does it have a tribe to you? It doesn't. You don't even think about his tribe. The only thing you think about Dangote is his wealth. That is tribe 1. Tribe 2 is the tribe of the people who are oppressed, the common people. And they are more in number, but the problem is that they don't ever get to unite. The oppressors are using this same currency to divide the oppressed people. That is the problem Nigeria has. Is somebody getting what I'm saying tonight? Alright, having said this, how do you think we can get these oppressed people to come together based on their shared characteristics of the tribe that they are? The other day, and let me share this, it's part of the reason I still don't have a girlfriend today. Yes. You talk to a girl. She has no problem with whether you are. When I was doing my NYSC in Ibadan, I met a lady. She's from Delta. She speaks a different language apart from English language that we use to communicate. She's trying to learn Yoruba language, and I'm also trying to learn a language. By language, by dialect, we are different. By regional, location, we are different. But the problem she then has is no longer tribe. She doesn't have problem with whether I'm Yoruba. She has problem with what I can control. She prefers that I change what I do to being a pastor, so I can control more flock. Ladies and gentlemen, I joke too much, Abby. Well, that is the message I have tonight. Take this message to people. Share this video. See, it's not a long broadcast tonight. It's not a long show. It's a very short one. I just want to leave this message and go. I'll read comments, fine, but I'll be fast about it. So what I'm simply saying in essence is, tell people who are saying they want is Biafra or nothing, is Arewa or nothing, is Oduduwa Republic or nothing, is restructuring or nothing. Tell them the problem is that it's not that we have different tribes based on language, culture, or geographical difference. The problem we have is based on these two classes of oppressor and oppressed. How did I know? If it were based on Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa, why is it that as of the time that they were doing Python dance and crocodile smile, some of the Igbo people were saying, teach them lesson. Can you identify those people? Their own tribe is not Igbo. Their tribe is, we are okay, based on saying we did get. So these boys are miscreants, they are idiots. Teach them lesson. Because their tribe is different from your own. The tribe you are saying is Igbo, but the tribe they are saying is that economic currency class. The same thing if you come to the southwest here. You see some people say we are tired of these shackles and problems. But some people will say, what is the problem with it? My friend, get out. I am talking, you are talking. That is their own tribe. They are talking based on their tribe. Your tribe is different. So there are only 2 tribes in Nigeria. There's no Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba in Nigeria. There are only 2 tribes. Tribe of the oppressors and tribe of the oppressed. But that is not my problem. My problem is that the oppressed people, while the oppressors are united in their looting and stealing, the oppressed are not united. That's my problem. Enter comments. VCN Media, Tosin Irede, Razak Ademola, always from London. When are you coming to Nigeria? We dey face problems here. Latif Anyotoye, please, I don't want to hear you talking about light or no battery or whatever, Shegun. Well, somehow I'll manage what I have. Shebi will say make you help this show on I no talk. Today, I don't go buy batteries again. I go work in the daytime, take the money, buy something. Come they take and do show, and I go they laugh me, they yab me. Okay? Chinedu, Fred, thank you. Mark, where's the link to Area Father? Okay, the 2 of you asked something before. Chinedu, Mark, go to Omoyele Sowore Facebook page, you'll see it there. Olaniji Adu, our system generally makes me weep inside. You won't understand this until you leave Nigeria for Western world. I hope it won't be too late for us to get it right. Godric Shegun, you don't find Jubril. Jubril should be in Sudan. Mark, Shegun, is Jubril's story true? Because I'm beginning to believe it too. Well, I'm not here to confirm it or dismiss it. Time will tell. Rollins Amori, I'm fine. Thank you so much. Favor, hi. Godric, I don't want to hear about these tribe issues. I want to see Jubril debate. So, you want to see Jubril debate show so that it will unmask him. I'll tell you shortly when I'm done reading these comments why they will not allow you to debate Buhari or Jubril. Olani, okay. K Entertainment, K and A. The angel is better than the devil at this time. Samson, that one don't do. Shegun, let's move on. To where? Desmond, good evening. Them don't write since, but since the youth don't want to work together, all in the sake of ego. Well experienced, they say is better, is the best teacher. Favor, is it my network? No, it's working here and I see people online already. Faith, Shegun, what's the issue today? Well, that's the topic you see up there. Shegun, Shege, I say everybody over there, everybody is not fine. We are all trying to survive. Big success, Shegun, Shege, I say everybody over there, okay. Shegun, I skipped, let me go back. There may be class war in nearest future based in the movement that is growing among our youth. Think of TIB, Amumu don't do. Favor what they, even the rights don't care about tribes. They don't move with people of the same tribe. They move with people of the same status. They rich like them. K&A Entertainment. Some people say the devil you know is better than the angels you don't know. But this time the angel is better than the devil. Anyone that makes the proverbs is the devil. Bola or Jabayo. Why are we even talking about tribes when it's the same blood that comes out from us? Shegun, we are chatting good. The press should join force and fight these devils. Konye Sholari. Hello Shegun, I agree with you. I believe a lot of Nigerians are still suffering from mental slavery. The oppressed are still in love with their oppressors. I love your show. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Ruim Obeide. Good evening. You are totally right, my Shegun. Favor, why did people only talk of tribe when it comes to the poor? Even a family who wants their daughter to marry from the tribes won't reject Flavor, Davido, P-Square when their daughter come with them for marriage. Yes. Mark Yamo, I watched a video earlier today, Shegun. You can't imagine what I saw. I saw Nigerians collecting 10K to vote Buhari. I just still believe they are stupid, ignorant, bastard. My brother, may God bless you for the truth. Mark Yamu, Nigerians. Well, let me quickly come back to what we were saying. Let me see if I can reconnect the Facebook family. There's something wrong with the Facebook thing tonight. And okay, it's an issue. All right, while I'm working on that, let me continue to respond to well, did you notice that when they want to marry, the sons of governors from Southwest will go to the North? For instance, the other time Ajimobi's son was going to wed, he went to, there are no pretty girls in the Southwest again. You have to go and marry daughter of another governor in the North. What do you think is responsible? That is their tribe of the rich. But that's not even my problem. My problem is that the poor people are not even connecting. They are refusing to connect to solve the problem of the country. That's my problem. The rich people are connecting and holding on to their tribe. Your tribe is defined by currency in this country. All right? Well, some people are trying to make me talk about I'm doing fine, Victor Falano. Shegun, don't forget about Jubilee versus Showore. Well, I'm going to talk about that shortly now. You know what? I'm going to say that they can't allow a Showore debate a Buhari or a Jubilee. Reason is very simple. Showore has been very uncouth. Showore has been very uncouth. Showore has been very unruly, according to them. Showore is not... in fact, as a matter of fact, let me say this. I didn't even, when I heard that they registered Showore's party, at first I was like, really? They allowed it? Maybe they thought that it's a born again in their language. Born again as in, he may have become a better person in terms of conforming. I'm like, it's either of two things. For them to have even, for the system to have allowed a Showore's party register, it's either of two things. It is either they believed yes. It's either they didn't know he is the one behind the party, or they knew and believed he has become maybe subtle, and that we can attract him and bring him in and join his party with others and work together. Maybe that's what they believed. Because when I heard that Showore has a party and the INEC register, I'm like, really? They allowed that? Let's wait and see. Because for me, I didn't even believe that the Showore wanted to do a formal election in Nigeria. From what I've been seeing and knowing about that Showore guy, I didn't believe that he would want to do such a thing. So it was baffling when I heard that they even allowed him register his party. I'm like, you to go. You know that kind of thing now. So having said that, my people, I'm trying to connect Facebook family. That's why I'm slowing down. But if you can't get them, it's fine. Well, having said that, they cannot allow a Showore to debate a Buhari because they know that Showore will steal the show. How will he steal the show? I spoke with a media person today who said the Showore would not necessarily be talking about what the organizers want to hear, but that Showore will be busy taking shine of the show by attacking everybody. Abuse this one, leave that one, abuse that one, extend it to the next one, abuse this one, and put all of them together in a net and say they are all part of the problems, and people will hail him. But that is not what the organizers actually want to achieve. They believe Showore would still shine of the show and then blast everybody and take shine. And that usually Showore will not come alone, he will come with his own media people. So while they are recording what they can easily cut, Showore's own version, by the time they are releasing it and even live streaming it, will not be cut. So it will tape the way he's abusing everybody. So at least Fela Durotoye is there and Obi Ezekwesili is there. Alright. So that further buttresses some of the things I've been saying that people refuse to understand me. All right, I'm even surprised. I'm even surprised that they even registered Shore's party. It's either they didn't know he's the one behind the party, maybe it was too late before they knew Shore's the one behind the ANC party they were registering without knowing, or they knew and felt like it will not have any impact as a politician. After all, Gani Fáyemí also has NCP and people hardly hear about it again. Maybe that's what they thought. So, but the funniest thing again is that Shore is only good if somebody like that your Shore guy wants to do a revolution. It will be good. But Shore is not. I'm not sure that Shore can win election in this kind of a country. Jokes apart, I'm serious. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. If it is about the number of stupid people that believe in you and want to come and vote for you in this country, because that's what democracy entails. The number of, especially in Nigeria, is the number of stupid people that can vote for you, that can come out. The number of stupid people who are jobless, that don't mind coming to stay in the sun for you. You know those kind of pictures they will show that competing with the crowd of APC or PDP in Kano today. That is what wins election in the country. But the kind of thing Shore is preaching cannot get that kind of crowd in Nigeria. So when they say Shore registered the party, I felt like, well, maybe they have a strategy. You know, Shore registered a party and wants to contest. You already submitted yourself to the system, but you don't want to abide by the rules of the system. So registering a party means you want to go by the ballot. And the ballot has rules and other accessory rules. And you're now screaming they are not allowing you. Really. That's why Shore cannot be a student that will graduate easily in a Nigerian school. They will always rusticate him, because instead of reading his books, he will be finding faults with the system every now and then. The same way Shore will register a party and be finding faults with either police, INEC, this and that. So I'm wondering that Shore even entered to register for politics means he wants to prove a point. Because I don't see a Shore abiding by the rules in Nigeria. Except something has changed about him. Alright. Anyways, I'm trying to have fun at the same time. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to have fun at the same time that I'm doing this thing. This job is not easy. A lot of people will not know. People will just be winding you, and you know. 1 minute I'm trying to see if I can get these Facebook people connected again. But I see all of you on YouTube. I think I might have to give this Facebook thing up, guys. Facebook people, if you're able to, I think you guys should head over to the YouTube page. Let's go back. All right. Some of you are already laughing at me. Okay, now no wala. Where did I stop? Okay, I was responding to Mark Yamo earlier. On my day, may God bless you. Thank you, Mark Yamo Nigerians. Chris Ehiagbe. Big Success says, I love you. Are you female? I'm looking for a girlfriend. All right. Adeleke, hello Shegun, longest time. When exactly are you starting your program? And which day of the week? Unfortunately for now, I come online based on when I have the time. Alright, so I'm sorry if I don't have a regular time yet. I'm sure very soon I'll be able to stabilize as to time and other operational frameworks. I'll be stable very soon. But for now, I'm sorry. Okay. Victor Falano. Shegun, good job always. Hope you're doing fine. I'm trying to be fine. Nigeria does not allow anybody to be fine, but I am trying to be fine. Okay. Back to the comments here. Shegun, don't forget about Shore Jubril debate. I think I already responded to that Which English is Buhari going to speak? He will not even be able to tackle Sowore in Hausa if allowed. Sowore is too smart for him. Bola Yabayo, I think they allowed the party because they thought they can buy him over. As someone cynically said that everyone has a price and that Sowore will fall if his price is paid. I don't think so. I don't think so either. Kelvin says I'm right. Well, it depends on whether you believe so or people believe so. Desmond is just laughing, waiting. Bola Oyaba says, Shegun, Sowore isn't abusive, but is fearless and says it as it is. The truth is always bitter. Ladies and auntie, excuse me. If now you did there, they can't talk say one small boy way in mouth no get control. Won't come do debate with you, and you are still contesting. You go allow me to bring that boy. He can't embarrass you. You don't go allow him now. So you just understand it. So back to this. Omoade, that is true because he is the one we want as president. All of you, all these are Brodians. Favors, every tribe in Nigeria has someone in the government representing their locality, yet they haven't fight for their tribe men. Yet it does stop them from stealing. Does tribes stop people from stealing? It has nothing to do. It depends on which tribe you are talking about. All right, there are two tribes in Nigeria, as I said: tribe of the rich versus tribe of the poor. All right. Omwade, they think they can oppress him, but no. Desmond say he is the Moses Nigeria has been waiting for. Sowore is honest and fearless. Godric, they wanted to track Sowore down by using Eunice. Guys, Shebi, knowing the kind of person I am, she you know saying how they do essay or boba, let's say. I'll take that comment, I'll respond to that comment based on what Eunice said by herself. Eunice believed, not only believed, Eunice reported that they were supposed to be working together, but unknown to her, Sowore was already busy working on another party, thereby dribbling her to believing that they were going to be working together. So I'm not going to delve into that or busy myself with all of that. But what I'm saying is that she made an allegation, right, that I'm not supposed to probe. But it had some elements of something that looked like maybe she had a concern. So, and she also explained later, I once interviewed her, and she said that our party was not even considering anything with PDP or APC because our own party also set out to kick those people out. But as she was surprised, she was shocked to see that even according to her, and I'm not justifying her, neither am I defending Sowore. I'm just saying, well, fair hearing for everybody. Now, she is saying that she was shocked to learn that while Sowore made her believe that they were working together, suddenly she found or discovered that they already were registering another party. Even while they were still signing an agreement and doing things together, Sowore had another party already. Smart guy, you would say, right? But, which is why I also said, I didn't also believe that INEC registered Sowore's party. It's either they didn't know, he was the one behind that party. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've been following all these people a long time ago. So don't just think I just came online and started talking or doing analysis. I know the reason I'm not doing so much, or I'm not necessarily doing entertainment analysis, because I don't know much about it. But when it comes to these young aspirants, I don't know Sowore don't take. Now one kind conk guy. I have soft spot for him. Similarly, I don't know fella Duro Toye, he don't take. Based on say we they read some things about him, motivational speaker, trying to raise people, helping, doing some consultancy, helping people, opening people's brain about how they can live their life, do business, and make it, change your status from poverty to something comfortable, make your life better. As a student, I've been learning about these people a long time ago. I've been browsing about Sowore long ago. I know, even if I'm not sitting with Sowore, I know what he is likely thinking now. When I heard that some of members of AAC party were arrested, I knew what he would likely be doing at the time. I knew the kind of anger boiling in him at the time. So you arrested my members for what? Ejamoyemi, what's your problem? Just the same way I knew what he did when there was minor, would you call it minor, major clash between him and the former commissioner of police in Lagos State, Owoseni Fatai. I know. So I know what Sowore would like, without sitting with him, without even calling, without even asking any question. I know what Sowore would likely be thinking. I've been studying people long. So the reason I'm comfortable analyzing politics is because I've been studying. I may not do entertainment or other things. I may not do sports. Politics, activism, young aspirants, all the, I see, to some extent, I know them. Without talking to them, I know what they are likely thinking. So that's why I can confidently sit down and say, come, let me give you gist. Based on what I know, even if I'm not asking, if I'm not interviewing them again, and there's a development, I know what is likely. I know. I know people that if they arrested their member, it's just a phone call, say, hey, those are my boys, leave them. And I know the person that you will hear that they arrested is people, and they will call and say, what's the problem? How can you be arrested just for pasting posters? Is that a crime? Is it known to the law of Nigeria? I know them. Now I had somehow for me to say I choose one person. You understand? I want them to come together. That's my own issue. All right? Okay. Let's go back. So that was in response to Godric. All right? Eunice might not necessarily be working for the oppressors to track Sowore down. She might, after all, let me also say this eyeball to people. You see, Eunice had been meeting with Sowore long before. All right. So if they were using Eunice to track Sowore, whether to harm him or do anything, she would have had her way, possibly, because before they even came out to announce or to discuss all those things that happened between them, they had been meeting. So if they were trying to use Eunice to track Sowore, possibilities were conversations between them, chats between them would have helped them to track Sowore and do whatever harm. So that is where I have some kind of maybe benefit of doubt for Eunice, that she might not necessarily be working for them as of the time she was talking with Sowore. I think the point at which she got pissed was the point where she realized that Sowore was already registering in another party while we were still talking together about what we already created. I think that's where, and Sowore too, benefit of doubt was that he suspected too that this party belongs to somebody I didn't know from Adams. It is possible that they might likely use her, because I learned that she was already at that time in debt to the tune of some millions of naira, that she might be trying to use the candidates coming on the platform to offset those debts that she incurred while trying to register the party and get the party floating. All right. So Sowore then probably felt like Instead of me offsetting debt for you, how about I just go and use the money to create my own party, and then we get floating, and we are not under the control of what you dictate to us. So I'm just trying to play advocacy, fair advocacy for both sides now. And I hope you understand me. So let's not demonize one person and the other. Let's just look at it as, well, it got to a point where the both of them felt like this thing might not work, this thing might not work for us, and they went their separate ways. That's the way I want to treat that issue between Eunice and Sowore, for me. Right? Okay. Beam say Buhari is sending Osinbajo to fill the gap. The only professor, but I trust Sowore. On my day, I skipped. Let me find that back. One moment, people. The comments rushed in and I skipped some of them, so I need to find where I missed. So that somebody doesn't come back accusing me of not reading their comments. Some people would think I deliberately skipped. Alright? Okay, this is where I stopped and I'm back here. Desmond says, anyhow, Sowore will debate by law is supposed to. Mostly say, Shegun, what exactly are you saying? Why are you downgrading him? No, this is not fair. Why? And you want the country to move forward like this? I'm not sure I understand this comment in context. Kindly rephrase. Favor says, but if Sowore win, no doubt, things will change for good. The only reason they have started paying up to 10K is because they are receiving the heat and people are getting smarter. Many don't want to sell. Olani Adu, Nigeria will make heaven. Success say you are free. Tosin, if they like, let them go and kiss Transformer. Sowore must take over next year. Desmond, I can imagine how Sowore would tear them apart. APC, PDP, same diplomatic boards of same further. You see why they don't want him to be at the debate. He will just be tearing people. Sowore is just like if you ask Fela Anikulapo Kuti question, he will take the microphone, start an Afrobeat song with his band, and then start question we no relate to government too. He go start to the yab government. He go they relate them to government. They yab them. So if you ask Sowore about healthcare, Sowore will take hospitals that are not working and then blame it on Buhari and say it's not only Buhari. You should remember that 16 years prior to Buhari's takeover, when we all were working that this country should change from that shenanigan government of PDP, why PDP was ruling 16 years under Buhari and Obasanjo and his vice, who is here, Atiku is here. They were busy crushing the healthcare system. They failed it. They are the ones who failed it. You know, Sowore will leave totally and start attacking them. So all of you know. That's what they are trying to avoid. I joke too much, but don't take my jokes for jokes. I'm serious. Alright? Okay, because I don't know what you mean by okay, I think I already skipped that. I already addressed that. Okay, somebody is saying, Moses Obashekola saying, because I don't know what you mean by he will never win election in Nigeria. Who said so? Sowore can win election, Fela Joseph can win election, Obi Ezekwesili can win election. It's just a question of doing what they have to do, alright? Mark Yamushi, Shegun, they look for wife. I get a lot of course if you're ready. Oh yeah, send them. Favor, say, Adu, they will make heaven if only corruption is allowed there. In heaven? Isaac, Shegun, you are condemning this and condemning that. Which way do we go? Sowore, Buhari, or Atiku? Which one? You can't go for Buhari or Atiku. I already said that long ago. Everybody bear me witness. Have I ever said you should vote for Buhari or Atiku before? APC or PDP? Why? God forbid. record this part where I'm saying God forbid. I'm looking for a better country, but I'm saying that we need these young people to come together. That's all I've been saying. Are you not getting it? Why should I say Buhari or Atiku? I'm only analyzing the way the people who are not allowing Sowore debate with Buhari and Atiku. I'm only telling you what they are thinking that is making them say no Sowore debate. I'm only analyzing and letting you see the picture. That's all. I'm not saying passing vote of confidence on either of on either of Atiku or Buhari. No. Me as a young person who has seen who came into this, who was born into history that Buhari toppled the government and was a military president, and I'm still alive hearing that those that were before came back again, Obasanjo and Co and Buhari again. Me as a person cannot now say I approve Buhari again. Am I mad? Am I mad? If people don't understand me, that's where the issue is. Alright, it's a live show, so sometimes I can be funny. Just accept me the way I am, alright? This one says, Shegun, please, what do you really mean by Sowore cannot win elections in Nigeria? Did I say that this night? Only rigging that can make Sowore not win. Last time I checked, I'm not sure that I mentioned that Sowore cannot win election tonight on this show. I've only said, why are you specifically concerned about Sowore alone? Do you think he can win election alone? It cannot. It cannot. Not in 2019. See, let us see result of 2019. For all of you that are on this show, for instance, you are less than 500 that are watching me live. If all of you want to vote and you vote Sowore, is that enough to make him president? Are you not getting it? Now, you like us to be lying to ourselves, Abi, and I'll say, oh, I'm supporting Sowore, donate to me. Is that what you want? I will not. I don't deceive myself. It's not about money. Should I deceive you? No. If I deceive you, I'll be deceiving myself also, which I will not do. The reality is that it is only after 2019 election we can see this is the electoral strength of each candidate. We need to see, even Buhari tested it 3 times. It was getting consistent block votes in millions in the north, yet he didn't win. Hello, he did not win. He still needed to collapse his own CPC political party, CPC. He had to collapse it into a merger with other parties to merge with another party or another group of persons who had strength in the southwest to connect or join their own vote with his own usual block vote from the north to get that. Which is why I'm saying this young aspirants, if you are talking about not young to rule, do you know how many people who started this not young to rule campaign who have, after watching for a long time, decided these people cannot get it, Jerry. They have refused to come together. They went back to PDP and APC. Do you know how many of them are now defending APC and PDP to my face on Facebook? But you want me to come here and be lying now? I have not told you I'm supporting APC or PDP. You are still not getting it. I'm not supporting them. All I'm saying is that we want a young person to rule. But from the look of things, one person cannot do it alone. That's what we are saying. And I'm not saying it must be one person that will step down from the other. No. I'm saying since all of them want to go and test their strength, let them go. After 2019, we see the results, we will decide. I don't know how else to say it. Nigerians, even though you are abroad, you still are not getting it. How will Nigerians in Nigeria then get it? Oh God. Ah. Oh God. Desmond. Shegun, what do you really? Okay, I think that's what I just responded to. Jaslyn say, my guy Alpha, we all of you 2019. Buhari will never hand over power to Atiku. Trust me. Some political elites will go to jail before election. Or PAC. I won't bust your bubble, bro. Buhari prefers to hand over to Atiku better than Eshure. Did I bust your bubble? Buhari would prefer to hand over to Atiku. Atiku supported Buhari with everything in 2015. Everything. That's why even though they are saying Atiku cannot go to US. Atiku is corrupt. And the present government is fighting corruption, but they can't pick Atiku up. Why? They have a pact that you don't know of. So Buhari believes that, give or take, I can still hand over to Atiku. Don't make mistake. Buhari himself is surrounded by thieves. So what makes you think Buhari likes? Okay, let me even bust your bubble. Why do you think that the reason they won't allow Eshure in that kind of a debate and prefer a Duro Toye is not because the presidency cannot cope with that kind of character in code to no be me talk character. You people, it will take time before you learn. It's the same way you did, you people, the same way you did it in the 1960s or 1950s when you were fighting for independence. You were only fighting for political independence. You were not fighting for economic independence. Now, why many Nigerians still poor today? So they gave you political independence on the face of it, but they are still controlling your economy. You fight you fight military. You were fighting military, you were not preparing to take the power. Fighting military, okay, they say, okay, you don't fight us, fine, okay, we hands down. They put off their khaki, go Agbada, and came back. She be in our military, no one see. You know, talk say no one see us. Obasanjo put down khaki, came back via Agbada, Shoton. It's the same thing you are still doing. You are not changing. If it's about ideology, Gani Fayemi would have been our president. It's not about the ideology. You are not. Okay. It's obvious Shegun is happy they removed the AC from the debate. You never liked the party, really? Okay. Moses Obashe Kola. Okay. Jayola Odunsi says you are highly correct. I'm not saying this so that I can be correct. Alright. So look at the number of Hausa people going to synagogue to collect money from TB Joshua. It's just the rich and the poor tribes. God bless you. John Michael said, Mr. That is not correct. Okay. I also love to learn from you. Mark Yamo says, Shegun, if I'm doing bad things and someone harass me with the thing, I'll get mad. But what person said I know is true. I don't understand that point though. Tosin says, Shegun, they are just scared of Sowore. I know. I can't pretend. I know. John Michael says she is a liar. Who is she? Wale Ajayi retracted a message. And Model, we must be part of that debate. AAC. Peter Davis, Shegun, debate or not debate? How many is going to listen the debate? Sowore could have raised the number of the audience. There are some things you people are not supposed to be doing. And one of it is believing that with or without. Sowore is popular online. But that debate, that presidential debate or national debate, is a platform on its own that would have rooted Sowore with the grassroots people who don't know yet. He would have covered the job that Sowore is supposed to do, for instance, for say 8 years, getting every market square to know about him. That job would have been done with that kind of a platform. Because these are terrestrial media covering presidential, national debate. You people are not strategic enough. You are always thinking it is you people that are abroad that are commanding this election. All right. The big problem is even with that debate, Nigerians can't understand what Buhari is saying. Adding Sowore is just buying a casket for him before his death, if truly he isn't dead as claimed by some. Joy Osahon says, remember this guy was supporting Kingsley Moghalu before. Really, I wasn't supporting anybody. I was only reporting the strength each of them have, the strength that each of these new young presidential aspirants have. I've not supported, up to this time I've not supported anybody. Sowore is the only person who can deal with this old man who is dragging Nigeria back, God helping him, and the responsible youth will vote for him. Okay, Amadu, let we all shout AAC party must be part of the debate Channel TV is coming up with. They opted out our party AAC. We will not take it. That we will not take it reminded me of Orubebe. John Michael said, Mr. Man is not true. Go and replay the video of AAC president. The question came up on one of the interviews in New York. Ghost Time said, good job, boy. Shegun, that's Konyi Sholari. Shegun Sowore did not sign any agreement with Eunice. Sowore decided to back out because Eunice decided to go register a party with CUPP. Well, I'm talking to the extent that I know. There may be more to it that I didn't know. Eunice said as of the time Sowore backed out, there was no CUPP as of then. Alright. Isaac Omola says Sowore wants a clean slate, not all this Eunice Duro Toye party. These people can't be measured with Sowore. Sowore has different background from other young aspirants. You are still not getting what I'm saying. I'm not saying Sowore is wrong. And I'm not saying Eunice is right or wrong either. What I'm saying is that Eunice has her own right to be skeptical. Sowore also has his own right to be skeptical. And they both went separate ways. That we should not therefore begin to demonize one person against the other. That's the point I'm making. Favor say, I think they registered Sowore party because they didn't believe he can raise the followers he has now. They felt it was the end of his ambition because they think I want to get that point, what he's saying. I want to get a point. Somebody was raising a point there. Alright, let me get back. Okay, I was here because they felt that was the end of his ambition because they think he can't raise structure before election. Omade say, you really know them, my brother. Favor, pact was a trap. Sowore was smart enough not to sign pact agreement because I seriously don't trust all of them running. Omade say, you're a good analyst. Well, maybe not. Jaslyn say, currently right now AC is a threat to APC and PDP. Others are get together. Naija public documentary. You just like to jab Sowore and you go like make Sowore win. No, I know for sure. Funny guy. Mark Yamo say, please Shegun, what do you think about Sowore winning this election? Does he have a chance? Cause I just can't believe some of the video I watched today. All Nigerians talk is about is APC and PDP. I'm wondering. Well, at least you saw those videos so that it doesn't look like it's only Shegun Olo that is not talking. At least me, I'm still talking about Sowore, Duro Toye, and other young aspirants and refusing to look the side of APC and PDP. Abi, before you, at least you cannot accuse me of supporting APC or PDP. That's one thing I'm sure of. I want to say the fear of Sowore is beginning of APC and PDP. Mark Yam say, I'm scared for Nigerians. Fred say, keep on, Nigerians don't want to change. Favor, we already can do the debate in our head. If you already spell Mohalu at the debate with him, is it now Buhari and Atiku he will pity? Remember, he rejects one debate because Buhari won't be present. Isaac, do you think these young aspirants can have meaningful dialogue to win election? Which is what I am also trying to see. I want to see that happen. Now, the more let me do this one eyeball to eyeball. You see, the drill to it that most of you on my show are not really talking about is the one that they are comfortable with in that presidential debate. They are not comfortable with Sowore, for instance. I'm not using it to justify or misjustify the inclusion of Sowore. But is it only Sowore among the young presidential aspirants who is not included? Is it only Sowore? Not only him now. So maybe there will be a part 2 that we don't even know of, that they will categorize others. Funny country. Anyways. Moses says you mentioned it. Wale Walata, you're not mad, Shegun, but a good majority of Nigerians are not only mad, but cuckoo imagine in 2018. Nigerians are still shouting Buhari, Atiku, OBJ, and it's ridiculous. Well, a lot of people on this platform don't believe so. They believe it's only Shegun who hates their candidates. John Michael say, my boss AAC is going to surprise content. I'm waiting for that, bro. John Michael, my boss, okay. Togetherness then is say, good evening, my friend. Sowore is my president. Sowore is the man that's good for Nigeria. Dublin, Ireland. Moses Obashekola, you retracted your message. Hello, Beth. Say, Shegun, you are a good analyst. Really, I'm not sure. I'm just doing my own. Hoto Obiwa Amadi say, good Nigerians, please let us create a new Nigeria with Sowore. Tosin Rede, you don't do Shegun. We don't hear you. And let me remind you, Sowore is not doing this for himself. He's doing this for all Nigerians. Okay. Rose. Goodbye. Good person. I love you, Rose. Omade correct. Toyin Oladimi Shege, you are right. If only these masses can unite against the common enemy colonized mindset. Moses Obashekola, with us sincerity, Shegun, who do you think is more serious? I've done this before. I've said Sowore is the most serious among these new presidential candidates. All right, is the most serious, the one that's showing the most seriousness. But that does not therefore qualify him. I have said it before. All right. Desmond said those people you are saying is not us. Remember, it is not Nigeria party, it's diaspora party. Watch out. Wale Walata. I hope that INEC is also Desmond. I hope that INEC is also a diaspora commission. Wale Walata, the reality is without all these young people coming together, there's no way Sowore or any of them can win in single mandate. Is the Nigerian reality. Well, people don't believe so when I'm saying it. Sonny Show, take it back, Nigerians. Sowore is not involved in the presidential debate. It's setback to AAC. Well, people don't believe it's a setback. I just mentioned what that would have afforded the AAC if. See, apart from doing a live show, and let me say this frankly, apart from doing a live show, the moment I finish this show, people call me on my phone. Some do WhatsApp in the daytime. This afternoon, somebody still called me and like, what is your problem? Are you against Sowore? I'm saying, if I'm against Sowore, I would have said it on my show. I'm against APC and PDP, and I've said it. Why is it that people around these young presidential aspirants always think that we must not say the truth? Let's face reality now. This is not how to get power now. We don't deceive ourselves to get power. Those that deceived some candidates in the past, collected money and left, they didn't win. I'm not asking you to give me money. I'm saying those candidates need money. Send it to them. They need the money more than me that is doing the show. I can still manage and afford the little I can do. When I work enough and I have enough money, I'll do by extension, other things I know I can do on my own, I'll do them. I called for support. People are saying because I didn't support a particular candidate or not. And I said, okay, fine. You want me to pretend that the reality favors that candidate now and start discussing him every day? We have been discussing Sowore most of the times on this show. So you think if I want money, I will not declare for him and start collecting money. I will do it now. But because some people just hate the truth. They are just always one way people. Let me tell you. There are so many things Buhari did not say he would do and he has done in this administration. He has stepped on some toes and he didn't threaten them before coming to power. We are saying the moment you register with INEC, it means you want to play the game somehow. So while you are doing activism on one hand, you have to be prepared for the big game, to do it on the second hand. I'm not saying go and pay people. I'm not saying use money to buy votes. No. There are some things. Do you know if, for instance, that the organizers of this debate don't see Sowore as unruly? That's what I will use to summarize it. If they don't perceive Sowore as unruly and they allow him be part of one of the people they see as major candidates in this election, do you know what mileage that will be doing? Something that will take Sowore 8 years to cover. One platform can give him. Are you getting it? If Sowore were at that debate, for instance, and he speaks and people are like, who is this young guy? People who are not on social media, who only see terrestrial TV, they see AIT, they see TVC, they see channels, and they are seeing Sowore talking like an nasty person, and they see that he's talking. For instance, a lot of people saw that video of Sowore on social media talking about weed. And a lot of people are like, wow, this guy is intelligent. Why can't we have this kind of person? They started knowing about Sowore. But they saw that videos of him and they're like, is it the weed that is doing this? I'm not saying, I know that Sowore is one of the best we can have. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying as far as it is a game of number. There are some things you just have to, for now, electionary contest period, just do normal. You'll be using one corner of your eye to be watching. Say, when I get there, this one is going to kiri. This one is going to end up in jail. Are you not getting it? Are you not getting it? It's not just ideology. It's not just threatening people. It's not just that. If it were about that, Gani Fáyemí would have been our president. Okay. Somebody says yes because both of same feather flew together. Favor, only two things can bring the miracle. That is if Buhari Atiku debate Sowore and if the mainstream media cover his event, especially the disgraced police we get from the arrest of the AC members. They will not. My guy, I'm feeling you, bro. You are saying the truth. Well, maybe not. I'm just talking my own. Irobel say we have to look at the facts, and Segun is explaining the facts. Although my choice is AAC, I'm not dictating what choice to make for anybody. I'm just analyzing the realities. I will say I Segun AAC take it back, okay? Isaac say I've just scheduled date for debate. It should be happening in about 72 hours from now. That's in about 2 days we should have it. All right. Within this week we should have it. They should have the debate. I didn't get it. Segun, even if Sowore doesn't win this election, the movement has started. That's the point. Favor, did they remove AAC from any debates? There's a national presidential debate that's supposed to happen, and Sowore is not included. Wale Walata, Segun, you know all this fella has said it all. What most Nigerians don't realize is Nigeria has never been independent. British Petroleum owns Nigeria. That's a fact. That's why it's comfortable to use Mopo. Glorious Lucky, they know that Sowore is going to blast them all. Maurice Muller, Sowore need more than the support of the youth to defeat the current situation in Nigeria. Well, I thought I was the only one who thinks so. Wale Walata, the platform alone will have been the winner and killer blow Shore needed. You are right. Well, a lot of people don't believe so. Glorious Luck is saying the whole affair of Shore Moeli. Okay, Sunny Show. So take it back. I skipped some. Let me go back. Find where I skipped. Okay, I think this is the place. Some comments came in, too many of them, and it skipped. I'm sorry about that. Shegun is right. When they want somebody that will not make them look bad, a gentle person like Durotoye cannot put them in bad light. Okay? And Durotoye will be getting a lot of mileage from that debate alone. Do you get it? But Shore also has our reporters that can also use to organize debates, right? Okay, fine. Let's go back. Glorious says it's so painful that Nigerians don't know what they want. Shore is the only way for Nigerians, but they don't know. If they know, it's a different thing, but they don't know. And the only avenues for which they can know, you are blocking it. That's my point. Adeosun Samuel say envious Shege. Everyone can't love you. I agree. So also is Shore. And if truly they denied him from debate, meaning they are scared of the damages it could cause to them, because nearly the world will watch it. Exactly. Shegun, you lie for the first time. Additional Isiak. You categorically said Kingsley is your favorite before he fell for Pact. I still remember. Well, this eyeball to eyeball thing. I was mentioning the strength of all of them. Alright? And I said for his past experience with was it UN and past experience with CBN as former deputy governor, that guy would be a fine, would be a fine, that I was also interested in him, which was why I took my crew to go and cover his town hall meeting in Unilag. The same way I've done with Durotoye, I on my own costs took my crew, sponsored everybody. We went with Durotoye to Ladoke Akintola University on my own. I didn't ask anybody to pay me. I was using my costs, my own expenses to do all these things, running around, chasing all these presidential aspirants to make sure that I present them without anybody giving me money. And you can ask them. I've not asked any of them for money to let me come and cover their programs. No. Ask Durotoye. Ask Mohalu. If I've ever had one communication and say, mobilize me, I've never done it. But what I'm saying is this. I'm interested in all of them, and I'm talking to you, I'm presenting to you what I know about them, having followed all of them. I'm talking about their strengths and their weaknesses. And I said Mohalu would have been a fine guy, but he fell his hand with the Pact. That was what I said. I hope you understand now. Don't stop misquoting me. All right, back to it. So, Glorious say every Nigerian are lazy to choose the right leader. Let me wait for this thing to come back. The connection is broken, but I felt my hand with the Pact thing. I hope you understand it now. So I don't like to be misquoted. All right. Glorious says every Nigerians are lazy to choose the right leader. Olisebuka, what's the topic? I beg. I have my topic. This uniqueness of a person's self. Don't you know she's a sellout? If not, ask her what she wants to do with IBB. Shegun, my brother, why not let us plan something together? Okay, we can do that. Adeosun Samuel Temitope, Freddy Worldwide Entertainment, you have my number, so let's chat. Adeosun say, and please Shege, Nigerians need to put away a motive of don't let me waste my votes. Let me give it to the party that will win. That's another thing we need to battle with. I agree with you. Favors is, have they selected a party that will present? Yes, of course. And AAC is not part of it. Sorry, Duru Toyin, fortunately, will be there. All right. Isema say Sowore cannot be bought with money. He is a blunt person. That is all. Bluntness has not won election in this country. That's where my issue is. Keep it. And you are not getting me. Whatever you have to do in mind when you get the power, when you get that power first. Don't try to show us how blunt you can be. You know, by demonstrating that you may not get the power, but if I got the power, this is what I would have done. I'm just telling you what it looks like to me. Alright? Do everything you can, get the power first. Once you get it, then call for the heads of those that ruin the country. It will be permissible then. A lot of people are losing confidence in some of these things you people are doing, but you don't know. Alright? Okay. John Momo says strategically. Wale Walaga says John Momo strategically removed Sowore because he knew the outcome. Duru Toyin, however, is easy bait for the old guards. And you're lacking. So they are trying to tell you that. Show your online strength. Let us show our own terrestrial strength. We will promote those we feel are reasonable to the grassroots. The people that actually vote, that we know over the years that actually vote, will promote these ones to them. Alright? So you that you are claiming that you are online lord, continue. Guys, you need to change your strategies, please. You are not getting this. Breaking news, AAC arrested members for pasting posters have been free. That was since yesterday now, Eniola. How is that breaking news again? Or there's a book I say, even talk with fast for NRP. That's what I'm saying. It is not so only Sowore that was excluded. That's what I'm saying. Do you know whether there will be a part 2? Okay. Let's move on. Fred, Nigeria will remember Sowore when it's too late. It's always like that. It's always like that in this country. Hero, best family. Thank God AAC members are free. Glorious Lucky say they know that Sowore is a bomb, so they are afraid of him. You guys are not getting something. Jacqueline Lakpete say I need your email. Okay, shoot me a message on WhatsApp. Fred Entertainment made them go with their debates. Now go punish. Oh God. Mark Yama, agree with you, Shegun. All these suggestions we are doing here online will not answer or dictate how Nigeria election will be. Jacqueline Lakpete, AAC, Eniola, keep it up, Mr. Shegun. Irobet say, Shegun, you do well. It's a good show. Jane, if they had debate and it didn't go, he missed out on a big stage. Aneke, people are just moving by emotions here. Shegun, you are trying to make them to think critically, but they are not getting it. Adeosun Samuel, lastly, Nigeria president's seat is now like heaven entrance, which can't be taken by all these Ajebota young aspirants. That seat can only be taken by force, by rudeness, fearless way, many more. Okay? Irobet say exactly. We have to think critically. Wale Walata say you are right, Shegun, that platform alone, the presidential debate alone was the way. John Momo could clip Sowore's wing terrestrially, but also the formula is simple. Duru we have to prep for war. Daniel Lai, Shegun, you are right, but you can also help AAC for campaign. Jacqueline Lakpete, I don't have resources to campaign. If I have, I would have done for most of these young aspirants on my own, but I don't have. And if you call for debate, most of you will just be looking at me. So let's sit down here and be talking. All right. I'm in love with you for the truth, Fred Ihorere. Thank you, Mark Yamu. But I'm really scared if Nigerians will suffer another 11 years in Egypt. It's not new. We have always been like that. John Michael says John Michael, where did I stop? Where's the okay? My boss says you don't have time to pretend for anything. Okay. Jacqueline Lakwete doing a great job. But Shegun, Trump used the same technique. Okay, America and Nigeria. Americans are always on social media. Nigerians are not on social media. Nigerians are on the terrestrial media. That's the same terrestrial media that is refusing to showcase Sowore. Alright? Favor, I understand you, Shegun. That's why the media is not covering this event, because they see him as a threat. It's like telling a thief with a gun that when you leave, we are going to kill him. Alright, I didn't get it. I have a business for you. Please send me your number. 08060606166 0060606166. And okay, Shegun, leave the narrow-minded people. You cannot help them or satisfy them. Jacqueline Lakwete, so do your business as well. Give us your info, okay? Isaac, we have seen what qualifies Rotary processed. Even with the debate, it can't go far. Whoever supports Sowore will not give in for Rotary. Come with me. How many are you? How many are the people Rotary will be getting from that platform? Sonny Show, take it back, Nigerians. Nigerians know what they want, but the fact is that Nigerians are too religious and look down on themselves. But notwithstanding, Sowore may win if only you forgot about president things and, well, focus on the reality. So take it back, Nigerians. Wale Walata, I won't be surprised if in 2023 Salami Abubakar comes out trying to be president again. This is Nigeria. Sonny Show, I have to try so hard to get Sowore to know where to get him. Desmond, listen, Mr. Shegun, we quite understand what you're saying. Your point is okay by me. I don't know for the rest AC members. If you don't win 2019, let's start having a say in Nigeria politics. Why Sowore say safe? I didn't like it in Mitokwe. The fact is that, let me go back. I didn't like it in Mitokwe was where I stopped. Okay, I think it's where's I didn't like it in Mitokwe is coming again. Okay, the fact is that I love the way Sowore is going about it, even though he didn't win. Now we have chance in 2023. That's the point. But 2019 is not for now. It may change tomorrow morning. For now, it's not looking like it. And now, trust me, I'll tell you the way it is. Paul, see, it never works. Anything you compromise, pretend, lie to gain, you will intimately lose. Really? Okay. I don't know if you know what they call. There was a book we read there. The title of the book is "She Stoops to Conquer." In Yoruba language, it will be so it's called strategy. I can't help it. That's what you're asking. Okay, it never works. Okay, so Paul says that's what you're asking Sowore to do. No, you are still missing it. Paul said that's what. Okay, Bola, 75% of Nigerians will not have electricity to watch it anyways. Really? You now realize that people that never had electricity for the past 3 weeks will suddenly have electricity. Freddie Worldwide say, what platform are you people talking about? Okay, it's terrestrial, local TV channels that will be rebroadcast by NTA, AIT, and other channels. So you'll be wondering, all right? Is Moghalu party scheduled for the debate? I am not sure. I didn't even check Moghalu's name out of it. But I'm aware that Drotoye and Obi Ezekwesili are in it. Favor says, is Buhari and Atiku going for the debate? Who is hosting the show and when? You get the details by tomorrow. Chooks say, I pity Nigerians who never know that they are suffering by taking PDP and NPC. Scaregold say, this guy is critically partisan on melting side. Really? Okay. Let's assume so. Beam, most people that live on a Gunje to support salary will not vote Sowore. Nigerians don't like when everyone is on the same level. We love to oppress. God bless you. At least somebody is understanding you. Nigerians are oppressors by default, by genetic default. They are oppressors. Sonny Show, take it back. So Kingsley Moghalu is so happy. He's in the best position to sell what he has in stock. Freddie say, listen, the truth is that Sowore have already said that it can't go without the Atiku and Bumumu. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come this far and I want to thank all of you. It's been an interesting show. I'm really if you are hearing us on the background, I have to put on fans to be fanning me, because I know that once I start, you people don't let me go easily. So I want to appreciate all of you, and from one topic to the other, I will just post one topic, but by the time we start, all of you will now start bringing other topics, and I will have to have delved into so many things within the show. All the same, it's been a nice time with all of you. Until I come your way again, my signature sign-out voice is keep talking about things that matter. I love you all. My name is Segun Olo. I'll see you again. Mwah.